watching the newest episode of Goosebumps, You Can't Scare Me, and it's really good so far, and I'm only literally, 6 minutes in. We start off with the kids trying to get out of the book, and their teacher, Mr. Brett, back in his body temporarily, and he's like fighting himself. He's trying to be possessed by Slappy. Such a good scene. I actually think it really looks like he's fighting himself. So yeah, this is where we're at. So we see that the mom, whose name I cannot fucking remember at all, has pulling Slappy completely apart into pieces, and he's in a duffel bag. She gets to this cabin in the mountains, and I guess she plans on burying him somewhere out there. Updated review as I'm watching. And he's talking to her. Like, he's fully disassembled, and he's talking to her. So, I guess he doesn't need, obviously he doesn't need a person. But we know, before he didn't talk if Harold wasn't there or the other person wasn't there. So, I guess he's just like, no, I'm alive. I want what I want. So we're currently at Mr. Brett chasing Nora, which is the mom. I finally remembered her name. Through the woods, and all of the kids looking for them. So Mr. Brett gets Slappy. It's the hello old friend moment, and he kind of drops Nora off a hill. Not really like a cliff because it's only like a small steep, but she still got hurt really bad. And somehow, Isaiah is hanging off a cliff. Dramatic for what? But this episode is good. There's a really great realization moment for Harold, trapped in the teacher's body, where, I think he realizes that Slappy's been manipulating him this whole time. And I understand, he wasn't bullied, but he was definitely outcasted at his original school. He was bullied at his original school, so he expected all that from the second school, and, you gotta understand that mindset of just fear. Did everything play out horribly? Yes. But it was no one's fault except Slappy's. And now we're at a point where all of the parents and all of the children are on the hill, the mountaintop, whatever you want to call it, and Harold chucks Slappy off the mountain, we assume killing him, but of course not. So Biddle has passed on and moved in his spirit of his parents in such a sweet moment, and he got his closure. Nathan is back in his original body, and the parents seemingly think everything is over, but we still have 2 episodes, and Slappy's in the snow. He is not dead. So where are these next 2 episodes gonna go if Biddle will be main source of the hauntings has moved on? Who is Slappy gonna take over? What is going on next? I'm excited. What are your thoughts so far on Goosebumps Season 1, Episode 8, You Can't Scare Me?